Let's see how to replace and program engine control modules on Nissan vehicles. So let's remove the, I've already slacked it, so let's remove the old control module that is there. The first thing to do is to disconnect one of the battery terminal to avoid the electric spark. So having disconnected the battery terminal, so we move to disconnecting the control module. So you unlock the pin here, release the clip like this, so then you get this one disconnected. Also this one also have a clip here, a retaining clip. You push the pin inside, push this up like this, then you get the old one. So this is a replacement module that we are swapping in. So you connect the small connector first to make sure the clip goes inside properly. Then you clip it, then so then you attach the big clip, make sure it clips properly, then you position the control module back and then get the bolt fastened. So we tied the bolt on later on. Yeah, so after that we get the battery terminal reconnected, then we fasten the battery terminal. So we now move to the next step, which is the programming of the new control module. Let's go and see how to do that. So after we have done installing the control module, so now the next thing is to have the engine control module programmed, because without programming it, the engine will not start. So if you can see, turning the ignition switch on, so you can see the immobilizer light. So you can see the immobilizer light, that key logo staring at us. So with that, the engine will never start. So by the time we properly program the engine control module, once you turn the ignition switch on, this immobilizer light will vanish. But because the immobilizer light is still on, because we have not programmed it, the vehicle will never start. If you want, you can make attempt. Let's see. So the vehicle will never start. So the next thing is to go to the programming procedure. I will be using this software called Diagnostics for this procedure. So I will click on the service function here. So under the service function, I will look for immobilizer reset. I'll click on that. So I'll click on OK to continue the terms and conditions. So we click on OK to continue. We'll click on OK to continue. Then having turned the ignition switch on, then we try to select the vehicle. We are working on Nissan, so we'll select Nissan from here and continue. Still leaving the ignition switch on there. So the system is trying to communicate with all the control module in the system. So we have about 30% accomplished. So we wait until all the system come up. So all right, so we ask what you want. Here you select the situation after replacing or installing operation when performing key registration. We are not programming new key now, it's after installing. So then what did we replace? We replace the engine control module. So you click on the engine control module. So, and this is warning here that this procedure is going to erase all the keys. So if the vehicle still have spare key, so the spare key need to be brought now so that it could be programmed together. Otherwise, it is only the key that is present here now that will be starting. The spare key will no longer start until it's being reprogrammed again. So, but for now, we have only one key here. So we just click on the continue. Nissan anti-theft system usually required login PIN code, which this software has helped us to generate now. 9278 for vehicle before 2010 and 7810 after 2010. So this car is a 2005. Therefore, the pin code is 9278. Alright, so we input the pin code 9278. So we continue. So inside the ignition and turn the ignition switch. So we are going to, the ignition switch was on before, so we have inserted the ignition key. It was on before, so we just click OK, and this thing is communicating. So say we should turn the ignition switch off. As you can see, even the mobilizer light is already off. So we turn ignition switch off. We click on confirm to confirm the procedure. So it said we insert ignition into this and wait for 5 seconds. So let's insert ignition switch and turn the ignition switch on. Turn the ignition switch and see what happened to the immobilizer light. Then we wait for the 5 seconds. Let's see what happened. So you can see the immobilizer light flashing for a few seconds and goes away. So we come here to click confirm again that the procedure is done. We wait. So it said we should turn the ignition switch off again. We turn the ignition switch off and wait for 5 seconds. So we've done that. So let's wait for about 5 seconds. So 5 seconds is complete. Then we'll come back to click on the confirm that has been done. So it said the matching of the key is successful. If adibin we have other key to be matched, then we click on the match next key and we continue. But since we have only one key here now, we click on match complete. So, and it said the ignition, the registration of the engine control module and the key is complete. So what we need now is just to click on the confirm. So the next thing for us to do now is to now test the system. Now let's attempt to check if the programming is successful and see what happened. So as you can see, the engine has started now, and that is the end of the programming. So we now proceed with other work. Thank you for staying with us. And if you find this useful, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Like, comment, and share this with others. See you in the next one.